in 2018. Wells Fargo Center, where tonight an overall win streak of 6 straight is on the line as they take on the Orlando Magic. All the action coming up on NBC Sports. Evan Fournier, DJ Augustine at the point for Brett Brown. Robert the Magic here in late November. 130 to 111, the 130. Long time since the Sixers won 7 straight games, but first things first. There's a guy who always seems to do. Embiid getting the Sixers on the scoreboard. Limiting turnovers, though the Sixers as a team still averaging over 17 per contest. That's last in the NBA. Simmons, the former San Antonio Spurs, signed as a free agent. Could help defense Buck and Simmons, and the Sixers struggling with their shooting early on.
Both 6'10" point guards getting to the rim, unable to finish.
At times, the Sixers slow to get back to the prize. A lot of people. The Sixers struggled a bit after that, but they learned something during that stretch. They've been playing some great basketball. Vucevic, who's got some range, and hit by Vucevic and route to the hoop. Nice pass. Unfinished business for Simmons, and there is Gordon. The issue now is here in the first quarter. They're shooting just 2 of 9. But Simmons. Wow. Great Jonathan Simmons, unfinished business for him.
Ooh, good look right there. Dario was looking for it.
And Sharge is able to, let alone on the court with both hands.
I saw him steal my bag of candy the other day with his left hand.
He did, wow. TJ McConnell.
Sean Holmes making the most of these early minutes.
So the Sixers restoring order after the slow start. That's DJ Augustine all caught. Simmons giving it up. Sixers looking to go in front. TJ McConnell missing the 3. A 3 from Covington, and down it goes for...
Led to Joel steal. Sixers getting really good at denying the ball in bounds.
Of course, how good is it to have a guy like Ben Simmons, who is now on the bench?
I know he took classes at Kansas, but I don't think any of them were marketing. It just comes naturally to him.
That's is on this end of the floor, Mario Hezonja.
That's a tough shot from Marco.
And that is TJ McConnell out there along with J.J. Redick. Marco Bellinelli, that's Redick.
To cover 2 offensive players. Keep moving.
Redick floating in 2. 9 points. He has 7 here in the first half.
J.J. got his hand in Shelvin Mack's pocket on more than one occasion this afternoon. This evening.
Flalo, it is for 3, and down it goes.
Knicks against the 76ers when he was a Knick last year. That baseline jumper at MSG still in the back of your mind.
Yeah. Free throws.
So true. Satisfying that win in so many ways.
Embiid, it's for 3, and down it goes. Charge 0 for 2 from beyond, but he has his overall season percentage up to 39%. It's a nice look inside by Mack. Shelvin Mack, who once had a cup of coffee with the Sixers. That's Hezonja drilling it on Croatia's national team.
And you're like me, you like Hezonja.
Oh yeah, always have. Robert Covington is mandated by the NBA before the game, and he proudly wore his Eagles Super Bowl champion shirt.
So they force people to talk to you? Is that how it works?
4 minutes to play here in the second. Simmons, that's a great look for Bellinelli. Jonathan Simmons determined to get something here on Ben Simmons, who's at it again. Covington going for his 4th 3, and there it is. Bellinelli takes a seat. Sixers starters intact. Molly mentioned during her opening. Boy, look at Embiid chasing Fournier around the perimeter. Vucevic, in spite of the mismatch, gave it up. And splashing opportunity perhaps for the Sixers to get 2 possessions for 1 here as we close the first half. Embiid, a screen provided by J.J. Redick, huh? just committed the foul in the backcourt with Evan Fournier. They have to get Fournier going. Aaron Gordon is up front. That is Fournier for two. Nick Vucevic, and the other forward is Jonathan Simmons. Saric, power 7th assist right on his average. That leads the Sixers and is 4th overall in the NBA. All caught 6th over the last 5 seasons. Saric, clean look at a 3 and down it goes. Fournier, it's for 3. Biombo, first time in the second half, kept it alive. It looked just like that for all the fans in attendance.
That last picture sent out had a stuffed llama in it. I couldn't find it.
Fournier lacing the 3. This is game number 57 for the Sixers. 19 times this year, all 5 starters have been in double figures. About once, every 3 games?
Yeah. Gordon just absolutely ran over his former college teammate, TJ McConnell.
It was well executed that time. 11. Bellinelli studies a 3, and down it goes for Marco. He's in the 4th quarter. Ended up finishing the game. Shelvin Mack. Embiid able to cut loose and slam.
Dunk.
Biombo getting the slam. While we're mentioning Embiid and turnover, got a 5-second difference here between the clocks. Mack denied by Embiid, who is doing it all, and given the Dikembe Mutombo wave to boot.
Page out of the cookbook for Mr. Booker.
McConnell all the way to the cup, you can count it. And
but they're playing their games, they're just being themselves. So as long as you don't have to ask anybody to be out of character, you have a chance of winning and being yourself.
TJ McConnell and the Sixers here with a fresh 24.
Get it out of that corner.
Booker for a 3. Wow! Get the party started.
When he's playing hot.
That's where he got the nickname from while he was playing with the Wizards.
Yep.
Nice look for in his twilight years with the San Antonio Spurs. They're playing Dallas in the Eastern Conference Finals. Kerr hadn't played in like 2 months. All of a sudden, his Simmons get it off. He was stripped. Now he's hurt. Was hit in the face. Anytime the Magic with possession, 3 away from a follow is good. And for Cub, he'll sit with a dozen. And all 5 Sixers starters in double figures. Here's Bellinelli in double figures with 11. He erased on the play by Mario Hezonja.
Bellinelli goes flying down, out of bounds. And as soon as they realize...
I think the Magic, their time is come and gone. Fournier found and root bomb. Frank Vogel pretty much with his first teamers still out there. Simmons hit Jacques Mutombo.
It's got to be an African thing.
Aaron Gordon hitting the 3.
Give him a lot of credit for being able to adjust. He hasn't been able to play one position since he got in the league.
Hezonja, the steal and the
This team, second unit, to use this game situation to get better. There you go.
Marco Bellinelli.
The weeks have really smiled on the 76ers.
And they've pleased the gods with their play.
Absolutely.
That's nicely done by McConnell. Jonathan Simmons. They get a motion. For the record, for Orlando, it'll be their 5th straight loss, and the Magic, except for a little bit of sputtering here in the 4th, they finished the job. They go on to beat the Orlando Magic by a score of 116 to 105. In doing so, now 32-25 on the season. Brett Brown's team 7 games above the 500 mark for the first time since March.